Good morning to one and all friends. Today, I'm very much happy to be here. It is uh, one of the great opportunities that I have got. First of all, I should thank to Bizac, the director of the Bizac, and all team for inviting us and for uh, 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 allowing us to take lectures here. Friends, the topic I have taken for discussion is interview techniques. Uh, Most of us know that interview technique is one of the important stages in our life, and each one of us has to go through this procedure. We have to face interview. Friends, we have to apply for the job when we complete our graduation, and our interview preparation I think starts from the point when we see our when we see advertisement in the newspaper, and I think from that point we should try to prepare for the interview. uh, uh, Today we are going to talk here some of the techniques which should be taken into consideration while facing an interview. Today we will speak about how to face an interview of a particular job. Suppose you have applied for the post of a manager, then which things you should take into consideration. Then suppose you have applied for the post of a teacher, then certain things you have to take into consideration. We will see uh, what can be called an interview. Interview is nothing but oral communication between the candidate and the selection committee. We see, friends, that interview has three stages, in which first stage can be called as opening stage, in which we have greetings, in which we have to introduce ourselves. Then second stage can be called as the middle stage, in which we have to answer the questions asked by the selection committee or the interview panel, in which we have to give answers properly, whatever are asked by the selection committee or interview panel. And the last stage in the interview procedure is the closing stage, in which you have to thank to the selection committee for taking interview, and that will be the last stage of your interview procedure. So there are certain things we have to keep in mind while facing an interview, in which first thing I would like to mention here is that you have to take a look at the advertisement and the call letter. This is the initial stage. It is the first stage I think you have to take care of. You have to take a look at the advertisement. Means what? When you see the advertisement in the newspaper, you have to you have to be sure that for what post the advertisement is, what qualification is required for that particular post, what on which date the advertisement has come into the newspaper, by which date you have to send your application letter. So these all things you have to see in the newspaper when you see advertisement in the newspaper. The next thing is that you have to see the call letter carefully. Since you have applied for the particular post and you have got the interview call letter, then you have to see in the call letter on which date you have to face the interview, what is the timing of the interview. So accordingly you have to prepare for the interview. So there are some necessary things, important things that you have to look into the call letter. The next preparation you have to do for presentation in the interview, that you have to get basic information about the office, the company, its product, its branches, etc. So while facing an interview, the interview panel might ask you about uh, the uh, the branches of the company, then the production of the company, establishment date of the company, etc. So all these things you have to know before going for any interview. How many offices are there of that particular company? Suppose you have applied for the post of a teacher in a certain college, then you must know who is the chairman of that institution, who is the principal of that college, what is the strength of that college, which courses are being run in that college. All these necessary things you have to take into consideration, because when the interview panel will ask you about the establishment of the college or some important questions regarding that college, then you will be able to answer those questions thoroughly and very confidently. So this is the I think next important thing, that you have to get information about the company or any institution in which you are going to face an interview. The next point thing you have to take care of, you need to understand is that you have to decide which dress you should wear for the interview. I think it matters a lot in your interview that you have to wear a professional dress. You should not wear a t-shirt or jeans pant or jacket. You should wear formal dress which will be suitable for the post. If your post is of a manager, then you should wear on coat, tie should be there, your dress should be well cleaned, well ironed. It should be, if possible, it should be a new dress. Your shoes should be polished, so that will increase your confidence while facing an interview. So take care of your dress, that should be appropriate for the post you have applied for, and that should be a very plus point of yours when you will go for your presentation. Then next thing I would like to tell you that you should make sure that you have taken all necessary documents with you. I mean original documents and testimonials with you while facing an interview. I see in your interview hall, the expert or the panel can ask you the original certificates. Those are required for the particular post. So in that sense, I will suggest you that take your all original certificates, one photocopy of that. For example, let's say that the passing certificate of 10th class, 12th class, passing certificate of undergraduation, post graduation. Suppose you have done some courses, then you can take certificates of those courses also. Suppose you have qualified set-net exams, if the post is of a teacher. Suppose you have qualified some competitive exams through MPSC, UPSC, then all necessary certificates original you have to take with you, and you have to put those all certificates in a decent folder or a file properly. And when the interview panel will ask you to show your original certificates for verification, then you must show your certificates year wise. That will be a proper way of showing your documents to the interview panel. So keeping documents original with you, that is the required thing for appearing an interview. Next thing I would like to mention here is that you should have a positive attitude while interviewing in the room. You should not worry about what questions will be asked in the interview hall. So you should be positive in answering the questions asked in the interview hall. As I have mentioned earlier, that there are 3 stages of an interview, in which the first stage can be the first encounter with the selection committee. So when you are standing at the door of the interview hall, you should stand properly. I think your first impression will create your last impression. Stand properly and ask the selection committee if you can come in. When they allow you to come in, then step forward properly and have a smile on your face. That will increase your confidence to face an interview. and go into the interview room when they have asked you. Don't sit in the chair before they ask you to sit properly. Say hello, good morning to the interview panel. Look at each one of the member of the interview panel. Smile at each and every member of the selection committee. That will definitely make you a good impression. You should be very polite and confident while giving your interview. Then suppose they have asked you, the interview committee has asked you to come in, then you must say them, good morning sir. So these are the some techniques you have to keep in mind while facing the interview. I like to tell you that first question that will be asked in the interview room will be you have to introduce yourself. So in your introduction you have to tell your name, your qualification, your age, your strengths, your weaknesses, your future plans. So these some certain things you have to tell in your introduction. So suppose the interview committee has asked you, please introduce yourself. Then you have to say that I am Mr. Patil. Maybe the interview committee will ask you what is your native place. You have to tell about your native place. Here one example is given. The committee asks, what is your name please? Mr. Patil. What is your native place, Mr. Patil? Then you have to tell that my native place is Tasgaon, district Sangli, sir. In the procedure of interview, certain questions will be asked you by the selection committee, in which they can ask you where did you do your graduation, what is your specialization, what did you do after your graduation, and such questions are basic, which are always asked in the interview. Again, if you are an experienced person, then they'll ask you why you have resigned your earlier post, why should we give you this job. Certain questions can be asked in the interview. So you have to explain them, you have to answer them properly with your confidence. Then they can ask you some yes no types questions, in which they will ask you, can you use computer, do you like taking part in sports. So such questions you should answer very politely and with confidence. Suppose there will be some questions by the experts which answers you don't know. So at that time you have to say that, sir, I am sorry, I'm afraid, I don't know, sir, I can't remember it properly, so I feel sorry. Something like this you have to say to the selection committee. Then while expressing your opinions, while answering questions of the experts, you have to use expressions like I think, I believe. Sometimes if you don't know the answer, it is difficult to say sorry sir. Such expressions you have to use while facing an interview. So the last stage is that closing stage, in which you have to thank all the committee members, those who have taken your interview. You have to say that it was indeed an enlightening experience for me to talk to you experts, and definitely you have to tell them that it will be helpful for you in your future teaching also, and you have to thank them all. Here is one picture of the interview in which we see that there is a selection committee and one candidate is answering to the committee. I think, thank you so much.